So set the pace to win the race in business. That's the beautiful part about being an entrepreneur. You have the ability not only to set the pace, set the tone, and set the standard of what you expect everybody else to do. Today we're going to be covering the law of the catalyst. The first question that comes to mind is, what is a catalyst? Well, a business catalyst is an organizational change or person that leads to increased efficiency, productivity, and profitability. That's what a business catalyst means. Are you that individual that's driving your business, that's driving your team, that's driving your mission? Are you that individual that's setting the pace for others to be able to win the race and not get punched in the face? So there's a book that was written by John Maxwell, 17 Indisputable Laws of Teamwork, and law number 6 was the law of the catalyst. See, catalysts, they're very intense. A catalyst stirs things up. A catalyst gives people motive to take action. A catalyst has the ability to get that one team to move towards that one dream and expedite the journey for everybody involved by leading by example and being that one person that everybody else is able to follow. What the catalyst also has is they are the definition, the very definition of the whatever it takes attitude and mentality. So what that means is you want to be that catalyst. You know, I often refer to it as a rabbit. What does that mean? Well, often in my businesses, I tell people it's so important to be that catalyst. We refer to it as being a rabbit. Here's why, by the way. Not dangling that carrot, but in greyhound races, if you've ever watched a greyhound race, they use mechanical rabbits that go purposely faster than the greyhound dogs. And the mechanical rabbit, the function of it is to increase the speed and velocity at which the dogs and greyhounds run. What happens every so often is the greyhound catches up to the rabbit it was chasing. And the moment the greyhound chases the rabbit, it's said that the dog has now lost its desire to win, its desire to chase, and they retire the dog from the race. What's desire? It's a strong feeling of wanting something to happen. And what they wanted was to catch that rabbit, which set the pace, but eventually they caught it. So, just like Elmer Fudd tries to catch that rabbit, in business, no one's going to catch the rabbit, which is going to be you, because you're going to be setting that tone and speed at which others follow by leading by example yourself. You don't have to tell them, you don't have to sell them, you don't have to motivate them, you just have to show them by actually doing it. Best way to set the standard, you know, a lot of times everybody talks about setting standards. And, you know, a lot of times in business, you've heard the old adage, raising the bar, okay, raising that standard. Sometimes people are lowering the bar. It's like limbo. How low can you go? So we got to play high jump, raise that bar of excellence. But when all you do is you try to push people towards excellence, it's very different than them seeing excellence demonstrated by virtue and way of you actually showing them how it gets done. So what you got to do is put your money where your mouth is, roll up your sleeves, and start leading the way for your team. So what does that mean? The best way to set a standard, wait for it, is to become the standard. Be the standard. Be the one. Be the catalyst. Be the rabbit. Be the individual that everybody seeks out to chase, because the speed of the leader or the rhino or the rabbit, whichever way you look at it, is the speed of the team that follows. So what you got to be able to do is set that tone immediately. Before we end off today, I want you to remember this. Winning teams, championship teams, that champion mindset, rhino mentality, mama mentality, has players on the team that are willing to make things happen. Everyone has a catalyst. The Lakers had a catalyst before, and they do now. The Patriots have a catalyst. Toronto Maple Leafs have a catalyst. Whatever sport, whatever business, whatever family, whatever example you think of, there's always that one person that leads the way. I feel like Morpheus from The Matrix talking to Neo, but are you the one? Are you going to be that individual that makes those changes? Are you that rabbit that sets the pace, that becomes the standard, that doesn't have to tell people what to do? They already see exactly what it is that you're doing. I challenge you, I really challenge you, until you see me again in our next episode, ask yourself, I want you to consider this question. Am I the one? Are you the one? If the answer is yes, we got some work to do. If the answer is no, we still have some work to do. But if you're going to be that one, be that rabbit. Like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps going and going and going and going. I know I have a lot of rabbit comparisons, rhinos and rabbits. That's my new theme. But what you got to do is be that one, build your business, drive it forward, charge forward, and that's how you build your business. I'm so excited. I'll see you next episode. Make sure you don't miss it. Turn on notifications, subscribe to the channel, share out the content, and let's increase this community, this environment, in the same way I'm telling you that you should build a winning environment, a dynamic environment, a great culture. Let's do the exact same thing with Rhino Mindset. See you guys soon.